It's going to be part 2 of the Bees from my CD collection from A to Z, this time featuring the awesome band Black Sabbath. Come in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping a great morning this morning. It is Tuesday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. As I said in the intro, it's going to be part 2 of the Bees, finalizing the Bees from my CD collection from A to Z, featuring not only Black Sabbath, but I also feature Blue Oyster Cult in this one for sure. Before I get started, I had a comment yesterday about showing my Beatles collection that I was missing the White Album. As I said at the beginning of that video, and I'm also going to say it again, what I'm showing you on CD, I may already have on vinyl, or I have what I'm not showing in CD, I may have on vinyl. So in most cases, I have all the discography of these bands, but it's split between vinyl and CD. So I don't have everything on CD. I have a combination of both. So just to let you know. And I'll try and remember what I have on vinyl, what I don't have on vinyl, that type of thing. But I don't want anyone to be confused with what I'm showing. Oh, you're missing this one, you're missing that one. I'm probably not, because I probably have it on vinyl here. So anyway, just a bit of a disclaimer before we get started. Right off the bat, I'm going to start off with some blues as a super session with Bloomfield, Cooper, and Stills. Great blues rock at its best, with singer and multi-instrumentalist Al Cooper. Started off half the album with Mike Bloomfield. He left during the session, so they brought in Stephen Stills to complete the second half of the album. 1968 release. Great stuff. Great stuff. And then we have more blues. Paul Butterfield Blues Band. American blues rock band from Chicago, ranked 468 on the Rolling Stones list of 500 greatest albums of all time. Original release 1965. This is 1987 release on this one here. More rock and more blues from Blues Traveler. I got 3 albums from Blues Traveler. Great American blues band from Princeton, New Jersey. 1967, featuring Mike Popper, or John Popper, Mike Popper. Too many mics going on. John Popper, the great harmonica player. Sometimes gets overwhelming, I got to admit, when you're listening to these albums. I like these guys. I could just take them in small sessions because of it's too much sometimes with the harmonica playing. But anyway, still a great band. Save His Soul, the third album, 1993 release. One of their biggest, probably their most commercially successful in 4. Their fourth album, September 13th, 1994 release. And Straight On Till Morning, fifth album by the band, 1997 release. Great stuff. Again, great band. It's just sometimes the harmonica gets just a little too much. So I take them in little baby steps. Speaking of great bands, and unfortunately no one's with us anymore. It's sad, really. The great band, The Band, great American Canadian rock band from Toronto, 1967. They were formed. Started out with the Ronnie Hawkins Band. And then they became too big for the Ronnie Hawkins Band and became their own. You got Rick Danko, Canadian Rick Danko, bass guitar, vocals, fiddle, Garth Hudson, keyboards, organ, accordion, saxophone. We just lost him not too long ago. Richard Manuel, sad story, but piano, drums, and vocals. The great Robbie Robertson, who was kind of the leader of the band, guitar, piano, percussion, and American Levon Helm. Drums, vocals, mandolin, guitar, and bass. Also a pretty good actor. He was in The Shooter, Great character. You wouldn't realize it was him. I think he was quite sick at that time as well. Great Americana, folk rock, R&B, jazz, country. These guys were mainly Canadian, but they had that, and Robbie Robertson had that Americana feel to his music. But I got their debut music for the Big Pink, their debut album, 1968 release. This is not the original. This has a bunch of bonus tracks on it as well, but what a fantastic debut album this one is. Stage Fright, the third album by the band, 1970 release. Again, this is a remastered. It has side 2 is live at the Royal Albert Hall, June 1971. Great stuff. Again, I've got all the band discography between vinyl and CD. This one gets some not great press a lot of times, but I really like it. Cahoots, their fourth album, 1971 release. Again, this is a bonus special with 5 or 6 bonus tracks on it. Give it a listen or two, for sure. And probably one of the, a great concert. And what a fantastic lineup they brought in. It's supposed to be kind of a reunion for the band because there was tension going on. And so one last big gig, and that would have brought them back together again, and it never really happened. But The Last Waltz, this is the 40th anniversary of that concert, originally released in 1978. This was a 2016 remastered version. Sounds amazing. The lineup is just fantastic on this one. So many stars. Fantastic concert. Again, I've got a lot of his stuff on vinyl. I only have 3 CDs from David Bowie. 2 actually, and one's a tribute. The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. The 5th album, 1972 release. This is, I think it's a remastered. Maybe it's the original. I'm not sure. I also have Hours. I've got to give this one another listen. It's been a moment. Hours, the 22nd album, 1999 release. And I've got a tribute of Ziggy Stardust, 50 years later. Released in 2022. This is the best from today's underground heavy rock bands playing tribute to the 1972 classic Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars album. A lot of bands I've never ever heard of, but you got Sail, Son of Bore, Tony Reed, Mother Vulture, Delta Knot, The Lunar Effect, Sons of Thunder, Possessors, Redshift, Raging Speedhorn, Kong Social. Then there's 2 bonus tracks on here. Bitter Kisses by Tony Reed and Sergeant Thunderhoof. I guess it's a bonus track. But it's pretty darn good. They do a great tribute to these guys, to Mr. Bowie. From Blue Oyster Cult. Again, got a lot of their albums on vinyl. So don't be upset if I don't show a certain album. But debut album, fantastic. Cities Aflame on Rock and Roll. This one came out in 72. This is a 2004 or 2001 remaster. Maybe it's later. I'm not sure. But anyway, fantastic debut album by Blue Oyster Cult. Awesome. I love it. This is Tyranny and Mutiny, their second album, 1973 release originally. Hot Rails to Hell is a big single off of this one. This is a 2001 remaster as well. Secret Treaties, the third album by the band, 1974 release. Melody Maker, the British magazine in the late 70s, I think it was, voted this album the top rock album of all time. Again, the 2001 remastered version of the album. I've got Spectres, the 5th album by the band, originally 1977 release. This has got the big hit Godzilla on it. This is a 2001 remaster as well, with some 4 bonus tracks on it. So good. So good. Fire of Unknown Origin, the 8th album by the band, produced by Martin Birch. Got the big top 40 hit Burnin' For You. This is a 2001 remaster as well. Live album, their first, On Your Feet or On Your Knees, February 27th. I think in, it's got to be 70, maybe it's later than that, I'm not sure. 75. The Subhuman, Harvesters of Eyes, Hot Rails to Hell, The Red and Black, 7 Screaming Disbusters, Buck's Boogie, it's on every live album. Buck's Boogie's on every live album. Last Days of May, Cities on Flame, Me, 262, Before the Kiss, A Red Cap, Maserati GT, I Ain't Got You, and Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf. Great live album. Yeah, Buck's Boogie. It's on every one of their live albums. Probably my favorite by these guys is, and I wish they would bring out another one, The Symbol Remains. It's an amazing album. Their 14th album, 2020 release. Richie Castellano was on this one. He brought so much to the band. And he's now with John Anderson and the Band Geeks. It's fantastic album. I love it. Another live album. This is live at Rock of Ages Festival, July 30th, 2016. And Buck's Boogie's on this one as well, on the second side. Great live album. This one is supposed to be their last studio album. I hope it's not. I hope they bring out something again like The Symbol Remains. Richie Castellano produced this one. He didn't play on it, but it's recordings from 1978 and 83 on this one. They do a terrible cover of If I Fell, which ends the album, which is not a thing to do, unfortunately. Should have been higher in the mix, or put it on as a bonus track, maybe. But it's Ghost Stories, the 15th and supposedly final album by the band, 2024 release. I don't know. This is a so-so album to me. I've got to give it another listen to, just to be fair. The main featured artist of this one is Black Sabbath again. What I don't show on here, I do have on vinyl. But I'm showing CDs now. The debut album, 1970 release. It's fantastic stuff. Master of Reality, the 3rd album, 1971 release. Another fantastic album. Volume 4, the 4th album, originally 1972. This is a 2016 remaster. One of my favorites, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, their 5th album, 1973 release. It's a 2016 remaster. Sounds fantastic. You've got Sabotage with those red leotards. The 6th album, 1975 release. Again, a 2016 remaster. This one gets all kinds of crap, unfortunately. But I love it. I've got it on vinyl. I've got it on a box set. Technical Ecstasy. The 7th album by the band, 1976 release. Again, 2016 remaster. Never Say Die, the 8th album by the band, the last to feature Ozzy. Unfortunately, he would leave and not come back until 2013 with the album 13. 2016 remaster as well. Heaven and Hell, the 9th album by the band, the first to feature Ronnie James Dio, as Ozzy is out of the band, unfortunately. And then you've got Headless Cross, the 14th album, the second to feature Tony Martin, the great Tony Martin. I've got a box set of all his stuff on here. Also, Cozy Powell's on drums, and there's a session bassist, Lawrence Coddle is on this one as well. Tire or Tear, the 15th album, the second, also featuring Tony Martin. Sorry, second or third. Tony Iommi guitarist, Cozy Powell on drums, Tony Martin vocals, Neil Murray's on bass, and then they've got a keyboardist, Jeff Nichols, on this one. 1990 release. Great album. Then I have Cross Purposes, the 17th album. Tony Martin came back for this one as lead vocalist. Ronnie James Dio left again from the band, like a revolving door with lead singers from this amazing band. And then I've got Reunion. Just as it sounds, everyone came back for this one. Ozzy came back, Geezer came back, Bill Ward came back. 1998 live concert. It's fantastic. And then their last studio album is 13, their 19th album by the band, June 13th. Ozzy's back, Geezer's back, 2 new studio tracks on this one. End of the Beginning, God is Dead, Loner, Zeke Heist, Age of Reason, Live Forever, Damaged Soul, and Dear Father. Fantastic stuff. So there you have it, guys. There's part 2 of the Bees. I'll be continuing probably tomorrow with starting with the C's. There'll be a guest artist in that one as well. And thank you, everyone. Have a great day. I love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.